So I started budgeting in 2022, and this is what I use still today for expenses, budgeting, and saving. So first, I took a realistic view of my bank account. I listed all bills and automatic payments. Automatic payments like those little Apple, iCloud storage, Google storage. I put them on paper. I added everything up for the month. And anything that I said that I could cancel, that I no longer needed, I went ahead and canceled it. And this was an eye-opener on what I really have left of my money after paying bills. And so anything that fluctuates per month, like gas, savings, and groceries, like I listed an amount as well, and I listed them all on a spreadsheet, which I calculated. And my spreadsheet, you will see in a minute, has come a very long way from 2022, but this kind of kept me in track with everything that I paid as soon as I got paid. So as you can see on the first column, I put listed all the bills that were taken out on my first paycheck and all the bills that were taken out on my second paycheck. And then I added the first pay and second pay bills. So I kind of just added everything that would come out on my first paycheck. I added all those bills to see what I had left, and I did that for the second paycheck of the month because I get paid bi-monthly. Groceries, I kind of set a budget for that because it fluctuated, but I set a budget for groceries. For gas, I set a budget, but a realistic budget. And then savings, I kind of set a budget as well. So then with the fluctuating bills like water or electricity, I listed the highest amount and placed that as the set amount on the spreadsheet. I also listed the dates of the automatic payment and the due dates, which you would see on the spreadsheet. And I created this. So every column on the spreadsheet as well, I created monthly columns. And I created filters to choose when I paid the bill. So every time I would get paid, as soon as I got paid, I sat down and paid all of my bills. I paid my tithes and I paid my bills. And then I marked them off as paid. Anytime I had something extra to pay, like if I had to buy birthday gifts for that paycheck, paying off trips or just miscellaneous things, I then paid those after the bills and I listed them on my spreadsheet. What those were, I could not go over the amount I had left per paycheck. So just say that I had $200 left after paying all my bills. The things that I could pay for after that couldn't exceed that $200. And so what I had left over was really just for eating out or emergencies for that pay period. What I didn't use for what I had left over, if this happened, went to savings. Any expense that I had to pay for like a medical or monthly payment, I added a row to the column of the spreadsheet instead of making it a miscellaneous, just so that I know that it will be paid. And any updates to bill, just like an increase in HOA or mortgage payments, I changed the amount as needed. So hopefully this kind of helps you. Each tab, at the end of the year, I will create or duplicate the previous year's tab, and I would start over from scratch. Hopefully this helps. It's come a long way, but I'm just so glad that I was able to budget and expenses needed.